the small coastal town of Crescent Bay, where secrets whispered through the salty breeze, I found myself entangled in a real-life mystery that would forever change my perception of love, loss, and the inexplicable ties that bind souls across time. It all began with an old photograph I stumbled upon in a dusty antique shop. The faded image captured a couple dancing under the moonlit sky, their eyes locked in a moment of pure bliss. Intrigued by the intensity of their connection, I decided to investigate the origins of this captivating picture. My quest led me to the enigmatic tale of Clara and Edward, a couple whose love story transcended the boundaries of time and tragedy. As the threads of their narrative unraveled, I found myself drawn into a world of passion, betrayal, and an undying love that defied the constraints of mortality. Clara, an ethereal beauty with raven black hair and eyes that held the mysteries of the ocean, had lived in Crescent Bay during the early 20th century. Edward, a charismatic artist with a penchant for capturing the essence of life on canvas, had been her soulmate. Their love, like a tempestuous sea, was filled with tumultuous waves and serene depths. Their story took a tragic turn during a stormy night in 1923. Edward, driven by artistic inspiration, set sail to capture the raw beauty of the tempest. The turbulent waves, however, proved unforgiving, and his boat was lost to the merciless sea. Crescent Bay mourned the loss of a visionary artist, and Clara, devastated by grief, withdrew from the world. In my quest to uncover the mysteries surrounding Clara and Edward, I found an old journal hidden within the attic of Clara's family home. The pages, filled with the inked confessions of a broken heart, revealed Clara's attempts to communicate with Edward beyond the veil of death. She believed in the power of love to transcend the boundaries of life and death. As I continued my investigation, I stumbled upon a series of letters exchanged between Clara and a reclusive psychic named Madame Serafina. The letters spoke of a mystical ritual that, according to Serafina, could bridge the gap between the living and the departed. Intrigued, Clara had sought the psychic's guidance to reunite with Edward. Driven by a mix of skepticism and curiosity, I delved into the arcane world of Madame Serafina's mystical arts. The psychic's residence, nestled on the outskirts of Crescent Bay, was adorned with candles, ancient tomes, and the faint scent of incense. With a crystal ball as her guide, Serafina claimed to possess the ability to channel energies from the other side. As I sat with bated breath, Serafina conducted the ritual that would potentially connect me with Clara and Edward. The room seemed to hum with an otherworldly energy as the psychic uttered incantations that transcended the ordinary. Then, in a surreal moment, I felt a presence, an ethereal connection that defied explanation. Clara's voice echoed through the room, a melodic whisper that filled the air. She spoke of undying love, of a promise made beneath the moonlit sky. The connection intensified as Edward's presence joined hers, and the dance of their spirits unfolded in the mystical realm Serafina had conjured. In that transcendent moment, Clara and Edward expressed gratitude for the chance to communicate across the realms. Their love, now unburdened by the constraints of time and space, emanated a warmth that enveloped the room. It was a heart-winning encounter with a love that had endured beyond the boundaries of mortal existence. As the ritual concluded, the room returned to its mundane reality, and I was left with a profound sense of awe. The mysteries of Crescent Bay had unraveled before my eyes, leaving me with a newfound understanding of the resilience of love. In the weeks that followed, I shared Clara and Edward's story with the town, and a sense of serenity settled over Crescent Bay. The old photograph that had initiated my journey found a place of honor in the local museum, a testament to the enduring power of love that had conquered even the boundaries of life and death. The heart-winning mystery of Clara and Edward taught me that love, in its purest form, is an immortal force that transcends the temporal confines of our existence. As I stood on the shores of Crescent Bay, I couldn't help but feel a profound connection to the couple who had found solace in the vast expanse of the ocean, a connection that would forever echo in the whispers of the waves and the beating of my own heart.